Welcome to our complete guide on the Caro-Kann Defense, one of the most solid and respected defenses against e4. If you're looking for a rock-solid opening that champions like Karpov and Anand have relied on, you're in the right place. The Caro-Kann begins with the moves e4, c6. Black prepares to strike at the center with d5, aiming for strong pawn structure and long-term positional stability. Let's begin with the main line, where white defends the e4 pawn with knight c3 or knight d2. After d-pawn takes and e4 knight recaptures, black plays bishop f5, the classical Caro-Kann. From here, we get the classical variation, which can branch into several lines. One of the most solid options for white is the short variation, which goes knight g3, bishop g6, h4, h6, knight f3, knight d7. Next, the advanced variation, e4, c6, d4, d5, e5. White gains space, but black will challenge the center with bishop f5 and e6. There are three major responses here. White develops quickly with knight f3 and bishop e2, known as the short system, not to be confused with the short variation from earlier. The aggressive bayonet attack starts with knight c3, e6, then g4, aiming to push black off the board. In the tall variation, white plays h4 early to support an aggressive kingside advance. h4, h5. Against the exchange variation, e4, c6, d4, d5. Pawn takes on d5, retakes c4. We get the sharp and dynamic Panov-Botvinnik attack. Black should aim for fast development and piece activity to pressure the isolated pawn. Let's talk about the quirky and tactical Tartakower or fantasy variation. e4, c6, d4, d5, f3. Black immediately strikes back with e5, opening the center. Be careful, this line is sharp and full of traps. Then we have the two knights variation, e4, c6, knight c3, d5, knight f3. White delays d4 and develops both knights quickly. Let's take a quick detour into fun territory. The hillbilly attack, e4, c6, bishop c4, d5, bishop b3. Not very sound, but it's popular in online blitz. Don't panic, just play pawn takes on a4 and knight f6. The Caro-Kann is a flexible defense for players who want structure, strategy, and just enough tactics to keep things interesting. Whether you're just starting out or refining your black repertoire, the Caro-Kann gives you a lifelong weapon.